Alright, boys, so we're back here, and in the last video I said I'd look for a goalie to possibly trade for, and I've done a little pre-scouting here, and I think I found a really good blockbuster trade. So, I was here looking at goalies, checking out the elite goalies, and my thoughts were I was hoping to maybe get like a Miller, and he'd be like older maybe and get him for really cheap, but Miller's trade value hasn't dropped, his overall hasn't dropped yet, so that plan went out the window. And next there was three goalies down here, and I was looking at all of them. Mike Smith, he's pretty old and I don't really want that old. Bobrovsky's pretty good, but I've seen him. I got him in another GM mode by myself. I was just doing by myself, and he actually dropped to like 85 overall. So I was kind of I was looking at Schneider here, and man, it sucks that he got traded. But I think I'm going to try and get a blockbuster trade here, and bring Corey Schneider back to the Vancouver Canucks. So first of all, I was going to add Bishop, because he's a pretty good backup for us. I feel like he can get the job done as a backup. Pretty good stats everywhere, really. He's basically mid 80s everywhere except for the poise stat, but we won't really be using him in playoffs and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty good. He's a pretty good backup goalie for us. So yeah, so we're gonna add Bishop, and I was thinking of getting two defensemen from them. And you're thinking, what, defensemen? We don't need defensemen. We don't need defensemen, but I'm just trying to get a really nice trade here, and I feel like we can get these two guys. This Merrill guy, I've seen him get to 87 overall, 87, 88. So I mean, he's 22 years old, 4 gold star. His stats aren't horrible right now. Yeah, he's got some decent base stats. And then we got Adam Larson here. Again, 82 overall, pretty good base stats, and he's 4.5 gold and he's 21 years old. So 5 years of getting better, and Merrill's got 4 years of getting better. All right. So now what I want to give up is Kevin Bieksa. He's getting old. He's 33 years old, and he's got quite a bit of cap. He's got 4.6 for how many years? For 2 years. So basically till he's 35, he'll have 4.6. And I'd say after this year, he's going to start dropping. Just in my opinion anyway. I'm not really sure when he's going to start dropping, but I think after this year, he'll start dropping. And another player I want to add is Garrison. The reason I want to add Garrison is, again, he's got 4.6 for 4 years. I mean, he doesn't have horrible stats. He's got pretty decent stats. I'd say he's a pretty good top 4 defenseman. But I feel like if we can get these two defensemen in a trade in exchange for Bieksa and Garrison, I feel like that's a lot better. Bieksa is 85 overall right now, but definitely one of these defensemen will be able to take his place, and I'd say a year or two from now. Yeah, and this trade right here isn't going to go through at all. I know for a fact. Bieksa will take Merrill probably, and then we got Schneider still, and Garrett. We're going to have to add... what are we going to have to add? I was thinking about adding Jensen. The reason I was going to add Jensen is because he doesn't really get that much better. I've seen him get to like an 80 overall, but he's a sniper, and I'm not really a fan of like 80 overall snipers, 82. If there's a sniper, I like him 85 plus, just so you can get him on the second line. Because I feel like Jensen, he'll be a third liner for us at best. And I feel like this trade will better us a lot more than Jensen will in 3 years from now or so. And I feel like this might go through because they want all these players, but they don't want to give up any of these. So I'm just thinking about adding like a second. Or I'll add a third at first, because it may go through here. Yeah, so let's try this. So we're getting Schneider, Merrill, John Merrill, and Adam Larson for Bishop, Bieksa, Garrison, Jensen, and a third. So we're giving up two kind of veterans. Garrison's kind of a veteran. Bieksa's definitely a veteran leader on this team. So, and then we're giving up Bishop. Sorry, I had to clear my throat really bad there. But yeah, we're giving up Bishop, Jensen, and a third, which I think that's Jensen is probably the biggest asset in this trade right here. I think Bieksa's got the most trade value in this, but I feel like Jensen is the biggest thing we're giving up here. All right, so let's see if this will go through. And it did not. Value too far off the table. All right, let's try and add this second. May help a little bit. No, still too far off the table. All right, so I had a feeling that wasn't going to go through, so I'm going to add a first. And shit, I think I should do it for this year, because yeah, I think I'm gonna do a first for next year, because we might not be a good team this year, especially now that we're trading away Bieksa and Garrison, which are two top 4 defensemen for us, and we're basically trading for 2 top 6s. So the only thing we're really getting better here is Schneider, but Merrill and Larson are for the future basically, and we're still kind of a rebuilding team. And I feel like a year from now, I feel like we'll be a lot better team, and a lot of our players will be in their prime basically. So yeah, if this doesn't go through, I think I'm stretching it too much, and I'm gonna stop with this trade. But let's see. And it did not. Quite a bit too low for us. Fuck. I mean, the only person I think I could add here is Eddie Lack for Bishop. But we're goalies. That's a lot more trade value though. And I mean, how long is Eddie Lack? He's got 2 years for 1.1. I don't know if I can trade Lack. Let's see. They got basically the same stats, but Lack is what, like a year or 2 younger? He's a year younger, which I guess isn't a big deal. But the reason I like Lack is because he's got 1.1 for 2 years. And to be honest, Bishop, he might want more than 2.3 after this contract, because I think he's considered a starter. Is he? Yeah, he is. He's considered a starter, and Lack is considered a backup, so backups always want a lot less. It's a tough trade. Maybe, can we retain somebody's salary and then they might take it? Bieksa. He's got 2 years, right? Yeah. Let's retain 0.5 of his salary and see if they take that. Because it's 2 years. He might even retire after this year. I doubt it, but that's not all that much cap. So let's try it. Not interested in the deal yet. Okay. So yeah, they didn't really think anything of that. All right, so Garrison. Do we have another rookie maybe better than Jensen? Rookie skaters. All right, so we have 3 rookies better than him, but I'd say the only rookie I'd give up that's better than him is Shinkrook. But I mean, I don't want to give up Shinkrook, man. He can really help our team from 4 years from now. This is a tough trade. I think I'm gonna do it because we got a little bit of cap here. 1.1 mil. I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna add Lack in, and do they want to give up? They don't want to give up any picks. Shit. Can we pick up like a goaltender? Nah, I don't want to pick up Broder. One of these goalies? Nah. Ooh, this guy. Let's pick a... he's not that great, but we'll pick him up anyway. He might get a little jump. I would pick up, I don't know, is this Broder's son? I'm not sure. It might be. I think it is. But I would pick him up, but it's got too much cap, or not too much trade value. I'll try and get this Edgewood guy. It's him, right? Yeah, I'll try and get this Edgewood guy. And if not, that probably won't go through. No. Sweeten it just a touch. Yeah. Fuck, man. That's so annoying. I wish I could add like one more, like third or something. Let's just... Ooh. We have the cap. Oh, it's 2 years. If it was a 1 year, I would have picked up this guy just for depth, but yeah, let's not take him. That's my phone, sorry. Let's just go with a fourth. Yeah, so that went through. I'm really pissed off that we gave up Lack there, but I feel like that trade will help us a lot. So now our goaltending situation looks like that. We got Schneider, which is he's elite, and we got Bishop as a backup, which I would have rather had Lack there, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so that's what our defensive core looks like. Not really a fan of this guy, but whatever. Then we got, that's what alright, so our forwards look like that. Best lines. So I'm going to edit the lines real quick, and then I will come back and we'll start the sim. We'll do like a month or two. Alright, so I'll be right back.